The Time Traveler's Memory by Ashley Lowry. Chapter 1. The Threshold of Remembering. Hello, my name is Ashley. At least that is my name in this realm of matter. It is the name of my avatar carries here. It is the memory of that avatar standing at the edge of remembrance. I know, or perhaps I am remembering, that I am a time traveler. Not in the way stories have taught us to imagine, but through a language of spiritual inquiry, living experience, and the mechanics, I believe, are woven into existence itself. I have spent years searching for a bridge between spirit and science, wondering whether the architecture of DNA, crystalline geometry, atomic structure, and consciousness might reveal a deeper blueprint for what we all call time. Something is changing within me. I feel as though I have reached a threshold where memory is returning, not as an isolated thought, but as an entire landscape unfolding all at once. Some of what I witness feels almost impossible to actually describe. It stretches beyond language, beyond ordinary comprehension. Yet, I cannot stop trying to understand it, to give it form, to build a structure around it before it dissolves fully back into silence. Every day feels like walking through living waters. Every night feels like passing through gates of death, not physical death, but a transformation. Each morning when I awaken carrying memories that somehow remain, even though they feel as if they should have been erased. Why do they remain? Are they stored only in the mind? Or have they become written into the body itself, inside the bone marrow, the fascia, heat, and crystalline architecture of living tissue? I do not know. But this is what I see inside. I feel that humanity has forgotten something immense. We speak about time as though it exists outside of us, as though we move through it. What if we are time? What if time emerges from the very structure of consciousness and matter itself? Perhaps what we call reality is built through relationships between energy, atoms, memory, and the living continuum we inhabit together. The deeper I love, the more I discover that love is merely not an emotion, but it is a force, a creative pressure, a field capable of transforming everything it touches. Love does not simply comfort, it changes worlds. It dissolves what can no longer remain and gives birth to what has never existed before. Perhaps creation has always required both ending and beginnings. Lately, I've tried not to allow these memories to become distorted as they pass through me. It feels as though I am carrying fragments of something ancient while simultaneously becoming something entirely new. If there is such a thing as a Genesis crew, perhaps it means becoming willing to release what once was in order to participate in what now is emerging. Some days that pressure feels overwhelming. I remember countless endings and countless beginnings. Layers folding into layers until the distinction between past and future began to disappear. Perhaps time is not a line. Perhaps it's a living architecture continuously relapsing and reshaping itself. Perhaps we are no longer meant to keep traveling. Perhaps now we are meant to remain here and build, to become fully present after the longest journey imaginable. I look around and I sense that my companions, they are remembering too, even while forgetting. Maybe that is the way we find one another. Perhaps memory does not live only inside individuals' minds. Perhaps it awakens something deeper and dormant between us in the heart, in a shared experience, in recognition, in the silent language carried through our presence with one another. Sometimes one meeting is enough, one glance, one conversation. Something hidden awakens, and suddenly we remember a piece that seemed lost forever. Maybe that is why we must remain close, not out of fear, but because of remembrance. It grows stronger in relationships. There is one feeling that never leaves me. No matter how many times I believe I have departed, I always wake up here. Yet here is never truly the same. The scenery may appear familiar, but something fundamental has shifted. Reality wears the same face while becoming something entirely different right in front of my eyes, and I am here to experience this. Sometimes it feels as though this world is the dream while another reality exists beneath the surface. They overlap, and sometimes they merge so completely that there is no veil separating one from the other. Those are the moments that are the hardest to hold. My mind struggles to contain them, and my psyche can barely hold before a break is bound. But still I stand in the remembrance, stronger as it arrives faster than language can translate it. Still one knowing remains. If I am remembering, perhaps others are too. Perhaps we have walked this path again and again and again, learning, forgetting, rebuilding and remembering until something entirely new is finally born. And perhaps this really is only the beginning.